traffic, bearing 683 Delta Delta, departing runway 8, Beaufort.
Alrighty, you ready?
Yep.
And I'll turn the landing lights on.
Yep. And air condition comes off.
So AC off and blower off?
You can leave the blower on.
Alrighty, sounds good.
And I don't do asymmetrical. I get it out and just push them both up, right?
Right.
You know, when you're doing the corner, we got it rolling.
Right.
You got the right ones a little bit more, so you can try to scotch them up even.
Right.
They never come up the same, so you might have to kind of walk them up, you know?
Right. Alright, feet to the floor.
And I'll set the power once you get it all in there.
Alright.
Your fuel flow. Alright, power's coming up a little more on the left. Yep, now they're nice and even. And once you get it to the governor, you can shove it fast, right?
Alright.
Alright, now power's set.
Just missing the green.
We're just going to do better than 90, right? I don't like to take off right at minimum. We're a little heavy because of the gas, right?
Gears coming up. And lights off.
And then yaw damp. It's my flow, right? Yaw damp, right there.
Oh, yep.
And then pitch
I followed
the
the
UV
V bars.
bars.
Alright, cool.
And then I'm going to pull the prop back. 25 or 2490 and then back up to 25. Sets my G1000 into a cruise climb configuration instead of a maximum continuous power setting. Alright, I got them set pretty close. And then you can turn on the prop sync.
Alrighty.
I'm going to shallow it. Usually we're doing 1500. We don't need that.
Yeah.
We'll shallow it to like 800.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to go heading. I'll bug you that way.
Alrighty.
And Beaufort traffic, bearing 683 Delta Delta, departing the pattern to the northwest. I'm going to recenter you.
That just departed. Beaufort, this is Bonanza 765, 9 November, currently at 3.3, flying up Adams Creek. I have you in sight for now.
Roger, we'll be looking for you.
I got nav on now.
Right, he does a gradually sweeping turn.
Yeah, see that.
And sometimes I'll do it in heading mode until I get turned and then I recenter it.
Yeah.
Just because he's going to do such a but it doesn't matter, you know. He's trying to be smooth.
Yeah.
Right, and gradual.
Forgot for the passengers, huh?
Yeah, exactly. And then now that we're safe, I'll shallow it to 500 foot a minute.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I just lean it as necessary. Like I said, I pulled it back to 2490 at first, and that triggers that blue line to go into a cruise climb instead of a max continuous power, which is slightly less fuel.
Alrighty. I'm going to use a little bit of trim here.
There's that guy. He's 900 above us.
Yep.
He got us inside. He's over the creek. I saw a glimpse for a second. I looked away.
I can't see the bugs on the windshield.
Delta Sierra, 13 miles east, maneuvering 3000, going down to 1000.
He's off to our right slightly. I don't see him though.
Kind of hovering out there.
Alright, anyways. There's our same altitude. He saw us so good, I don't see him.
And keep it about 25 for the climb. 25.
We'll just go wide open throttle until we get to...
Alrighty.
I'm going to switch to Cherry Point. I'm going to turn that blower off now.
Alrighty.
Cherry Point arrival, bearing 683 Delta Delta.
Bearing 683 Delta Delta, Cherry Point arrival, good.
683 Delta Delta, we're just off of Beaufort looking to pick up the IFR back to Greensboro. You can push code.
November 3 Delta Delta, squawk 3670.
3670, 3 Delta Delta. If he says ident, you can either do it on there or you can do it right here. He hadn't said that. But,
okay, my bad.
If he did, you can do it there.
Delta Delta, radar contact 5 miles north of Beaufort Moorhead. Altitude indicates 3,700 and climbing. You are clear to Gulf Sierra Oscar as filed. Climb maintain 6,000.
Okay, cleared to Greensboro as filed, 6,000, 3 Delta Delta. Usually get cleared as filed.
Yep.
Unless something's going on, and there sounds like there isn't. This door's making some extra noise. I don't know if it's leaking more than it used to. Anyways, alright, well stay tuned till later. We're going to stop the tape. There you go. Nothing exciting going on. Everything's good.
Remember 3 Delta Delta, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000, 3 Delta Delta.
You'll be following an Embraer that's turning about a 7-mile final now.
Alright, we'll be looking for him. 3 Delta Delta. Alright, so pull it back to 16 now, maybe, if it do it without the horn beeping.
We're not Whiskey Radar, contact 15 miles.
We got time. We're going to be at 3 long enough to be able to get gear and flat.
Whiskey, expect runway 5 right.
Embraer, you know, it's funny, some of these airlines don't show up on our traffic. I was like, is their equipment that crappy or what?
Yeah.
It's not this guy, I wouldn't think, right?
If that's the case, then he has
He could be.
Drop.
Well, he's in a jet, too.
Oh, yeah,
you know, that could be him, right?
Yeah, could be.
But he said 7 mile. Maybe that's... Well, we're about 9 from Pagan, so that might be...
Yeah.
He's going to be ahead of us coming through one of them clouds. We're slowing nicely. Pull it back to 16.
Yeah,
16.
like up on me.
As we go down, it increases, right?
Right, yeah. There's 200.
One guy on final. That guy might not be going there because he ain't descending now. So that might be the guy we were following.
Yeah.
He's inside of Pagan.
3 down Romeo. Looks like there's traffic ahead of you inbound to the airport.
No, we're just going to let it slow.
5 miles. Altitude indicated.
As it gets slow, start trimming, right?
Right.
Change to advisory is approved. You can call me on the go.
I think you're good as far as your power. I don't see this guy that we're following.
Leo, he's going to be on my way. 139 Romeo.
I missed that readback.
No, but, so our speed is looking pretty good, right? We're right there at it.
My radio, and if he's going to be on my way, I'll turn earlier. 139 Romeo.
139 Romeo, roger. Turn 3 Delta Delta. The airport's 2 o'clock and 5 miles.
Yeah, field's in sight, 3 Delta Delta.
The Delta clear visual approach, runway 5 right. That Embraer is on a 1.5 mile final, showing 110 on the ground.
Roger, we never saw him. Cleared visual, 5 right, 3 Delta. Let's get 1 notch of flaps, right?
Alright.
Speed is good. And then you can get the gear, get the lights, and you can just turn on in. I'm going to turn off your flight director, right?
All right.
You just turn on in, right?
Yep.
And go on down at the same time, just gradually.
Alright.
Like a 500 foot per minute descent should be normal, right?
Right.
And you kind of eyeball it, you know?
Right.
Don't cut too much because we're still a little high, right?
Right.
Because we're see the glide
a little bit, yeah.
Right. No, you don't have to go too much, but I'm just saying, don't hurry.
Alrighty.
Go gradually, you know.
Yeah.
November 1 Kilo Charlie, contact Washington Center 124.
It's identified it now.
Okay, that's cool. 2405, have a good one. 1 Kilo Charlie.
Just looking out the window, we're going to catch up to the glide. It's coming in, so you can gradually sneak on it, you know.
Yep.
And then when we get on final, on glide path, on speed, we'll get full flaps.
Alright.
And like I said, it'll be about 9 degrees up.
Alrighty.
About 15, 16, so our power's good, right?
Yep.
We're good. We got a nice slow sink, so that's good. So we'll gradually decelerate. We're still a little high, right?
Right.
You can almost keep it like you're going just to give...
Turn 2 Delta Delta Tower 19-1.
Tower 19-1, 3 Delta Delta, good day. Pull your power back just a little bit more, like 14, and then just way nice and square.
Alrighty.
And trim it up a little so we don't sink too fast.
Alrighty.
Bear 3 Delta Delta, green for tower, runway 5 right, clear land.
Clear land, 5 right, 3 Delta Delta. Yeah, we're going to overshoot a little, right? Come on over. There we go. 21.9 for ground. We got to get a little bit slower, so pull it back to about 12 in just for a second, just to be able to get our full flap. Yeah, 2 more knots. You need 122. There we go. Speed checks, flaps are moving. And now you can probably go back up to 15. And keep the nose, you know.
Yep.
So we're coming up on it.
Yep.
We're still a little high, so you could scooch down. I'm going to turn off your prop sync.
Alright.
Mixture's coming rich.
Disable the yaw dumper.
Well, you can wait till the last minute.
Alrighty.
Pull back a little on the right. There you go. We're still just a smidgen high, right?
500.
For 5 right.
You can push over as long as you don't get above 122, right?
Yep. 5 left, turning a left crosswind.
Now we're coming up on it, right?
5
right, now we're on it.
Yep.
So they raise the nose a little bit. We'll get rid of that extra 15 knots without touching the power.
Greensboro Tower, fly runway heading, runway 5 left, clear for takeoff.
Now you can get rid of the yaw dam if you want.
Runway 5 left, runway heading on the test 15.
And if we're a little fast, pull the power back just a little bit more. We're still well above blue line, so we've got plenty.
Yeah, there you go.
You just don't want to pull too much power, or you can feel like it's putting on the air brakes.
Yeah.
And start raising those a little bit. And power's coming off as you raise it. You know, don't let it sink too fast, but pull the power all the way off. And just kind of hold us off right there. There we go. Flaps coming up, cow flat, and we'll roll past this one.
Alrighty.
You can start easing on the brakes a little more.
Alrighty.
And we won't shove the power forward until we get real slow.
72 Quebec. If you can, just make a right 360 there. Traffic on the left base for 5 right. Is a Cherokee on Dos
We still got 1,000 on there, right?
Yep.
And we'll make this one, Kilo 2.